What was that? Hey yo, I'm kind of curious.
Man, I'm relying on you. Come on, shitbag. Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Imagine if I accidentally pulled out the knife.
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Can I loot it? Oh.
You're only making it worse. Go, get after them. I'm coming for you next. I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train. Guess it's just us then, lawman. Come here. You ain't need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that. Come on. Come on. I don't think I can open the door from the outside. Try at least. Kill him. One more load? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back
Yeah,
for
you
me
choose,
for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural.
Go on, then, after
Let's
you
take
then.
him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you
Yeah,
served the law
YouTube
yourself
is
at some point.
screwed.
Well, I
It's saying that
wouldn't exactly
there's
say that.
no concurrent.
Are you familiar with the area here?
Yet there's
No,
like
not
5
really.
likes on the stream.
On
and
your right
fucking
here,
7
these
views.
tobacco fields.
YouTube.
This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain around here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
We're gonna bear left here.
But yeah, Dutch has asked the gang not to use weapons or cause trouble on roads. Nice. Yeah, again,
Whoa!
YouTube is just really bad as of recent.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Hey, fellas.
Sooner you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell. Carry him over then.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay.
All right.
So these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Yo, short guy, how's it
fishing
going, man?
trip.
Hope all is well.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
We'll go fishing.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Oh my god.
Fixed itself, man.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
It's been good. Started playing Cyberpunk 2077. I've been good, man. I've been good. Just basically doing near enough the same thing. I've been playing.
So how far
Well,
is this creek?
you probably know anyway.
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Alright, where's this spot?
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
Yeah, that's kind of my goal for this playthrough on Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm gonna basically play it the same way. I'm not gonna do too many of the side missions because even though they're fun, it's getting towards the end of the year now, and I'm not really streaming as like.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
I'm not like doing 2 streams a day because my fatigue is I just can't do it with my energy. So that's kind of why I'm trying to basically. I'm not trying to rush through this. I'm not trying to rush through any of the games I've got going. But I just want to complete as many as I can.
Time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey,
but yeah.
Those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good.
At the same time, the way I see it as well is that
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Here.
Oh look, the Discord is that's hilarious. But yeah, so
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
oh god.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Keep going.
Oh come on, what am I stuck on? I was about to say. Your birthday is this Thursday. Well, I'll probably. What would I be streaming then? I'd most likely be streaming God Eater 3.
Good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
That quickly to a
You
quick.
won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll
Lake law.
give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all of this. But yeah, isn't Thursday Thanksgiving in America? I can't even remember now. But yeah, I'm most likely going to be going back to Starfield at some point, but not too soon. It is, yeah. I thought it was. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. There's a few things I'm looking forward to
That feels like a
playing
bite.
on the channel.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot
the
bigger than
best.
that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Got him?
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20. 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast.
Yo,
Hosted
J-Ski, how's it
all
going, dude?
night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week,
Oh,
Arthur
man.
and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Good to see you too, man.
You can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Well done. There we go.
This is your favorite game right now?
I used to go fishing
Fair
with
enough,
this
man.
feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable
Mine is still
bastard, but he
Skyrim,
loved to
even though
fish.
this game is
We go out all
still
the time.
pretty good.
But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a
Probably
word.
gonna catch another
So I'm
bass.
a little surprised and say, Wesley,
You've been
that
grinding
was
the
nice of
moonshiner?
you.
Nice,
And he
man.
replies, well, fella
I ain't
had
done
to.
that in a
After all,
while.
I was married
I
to
can't
her
lie.
for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kind of
dear
why I don't
God.
really play online now.
I'd swim to shore.
Now reel him in, Arthur. Ha! Got ya! Nicely done, Arthur.
Look at that, 3 bass. They were
Remember
talking about
those
3
big
bass.
salmon I
I
caught
caught
in
3
Montana
bass.
last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we
Ever-
try to head west, the further east
Nah,
we
I've not
end
heard of
up.
that one.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
Heavy as
No
hell,
point us
man.
trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all
This
over
one looks
tall
different.
trees and
That
Great
looks like a
Plains.
salmon.
We saw when we went back.
That looks
to
like a
Sean.
salmon.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just
Oh, am
how
I
life
right?
goes.
Good job, Arthur. Got one.
Oh, it's a freaking
That'll fill
trout.
up nice.
Did I ever tell you my
Clearly, I'm
mother's
well out
buried
to
in
catch my
Blackwater?
fish, man.
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia.
Well, at
I
least it's
left
saying
home at
different.
15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye
But
to
yeah,
eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I
when the
loved
creation kit comes out, I'm
my
just
own
hoping that,
way. And she me and hers. Somehow,
oh, this is
even
easy.
from the
Another
grave,
trout.
she managed to have the last laugh. There you go. That's a nice one.
Keeping that one, eh?
I'm keeping all of them. What are you on about? But yeah, I'm waiting for the creation kit to come out for Starfield because I'm gonna be modding. I'm gonna be making a couple of mods. I need to figure out how and which mods I'm gonna be doing.
You got something biting, Arthur.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
Yes, I know. Jesus. But yeah, I think Starfield is going to be better once the creation kit comes out and modders start modding the game to a bigger and better
bad,
point.
Arthur.
Is that another bass? I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
As much as I like Starfield is pretty good, but I think the stuff that is going to take place that is going to be way better than the actual game is going to be all the modded quests, the I just can't wait for the I just can't wait for the
You got a
mod
bite.
collections
You're
to.
getting the hang of this.
Oh, worth keeping, that one.
Can't wait for the mod collections to like get padded out with like way better mods and way better everything altogether, man. Again, Starfield's weak point is the rating. I think the gameplay is fine.
Arthur's got a bite. Just gotta reel him
The
in
gameplay
now,
is fine.
Arthur.
Probably needs a bit of tweaking, but I think after listening to one of the interviews with Todd Howard, I kind of know why
Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
some things were cut short. I just don't think the passion is there for Starfield as it was for the other games that they were doing. Skyrim does seem like their peak point, because it did seem like the tech was getting better. The tech has gotten better within the game engine.
Nice,
As much as
you
people
hooked
say,
it.
"Oh, I think that's just a game engine thing." No, most of the issues that are there is because of the developers. It's a development issue, as well as time and all the other stuff that goes into it. I think to be honest, they were just
Arthur's
working on their
pleased
tech.
with that one.
I think they've been working on their tech for a long time. I did see a lot of people saying, "Oh, they should switch engine like CD Projekt Red." I don't think they should, because Unreal Engine 5 is good, but I still think for modability, the Creation Engine is a little bit better.
You got a bite there, Arthur.
And I'm just saying that because I know what Unreal Engine is like. I've used it before. It's okay. It is probably one of the better engines out there that is accessible to anyone. Okay, so what? How many times are we gonna go through? I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure something happened. Can't remember. But yeah, so like I've been saying, I'm just trying to free up some slots.
That's on the hook, Arthur.
Worst case scenario, I might end up doing like a 2-week game rotation. It depends on how my energy goes. It depends on how I feel and all of that. Another steelhead trout. Pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I'd say it's probably top 3 at best. I put Cyberpunk above it just because, again, like, I have to include the thing that makes Red Dead Redemption 2 better, and I'm talking about single player, I ain't gonna talk about multiplayer. I think multiplayer is pants. Like, if I'm talking about the state of the online of Red Dead, it sucks compared to the single player. I am very disappointed in what they did with the multiplayer. There are some good things about multiplayer, but the thing is, it's just so buggy. It's just so buggy, and barely anything in online works. And it's funny because the thing is, yeah, you look at these roleplay servers and they've got mods on there that work. Their game works. Rockstar need to get away from Take-Two. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Rockstar and all these other companies that are under the Take-Two brand, they need to pull away. I'm sorry, but the CEO sounds like a freaking idiot. They're ruining the games industry.
See? You don't kill everything.
Am I supposed to, like, literally throw a load back? I swear I've caught more fish here than these two put together.
Very sporting of you.
Oh, that's hilarious. That was bugged. Wait, what time?
Holding out for a bigger one, are you?
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Yeah.
Already?
Loads.
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Oh, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some.
What the hell?
I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burnt and so did I. that was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, that is a bully boy. Come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchantmen that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round, round.
Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Oh, we're there. And a
Alright.
cutscene.
I think well, I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.